Hey, what's up? All right, so this is going to be a very stripped down video because I just want to talk to you one-on-one about something that I feel like is not talked enough about, and it's super important. Probably one of the most important things you will ever come to realize when it comes to fitness, and that is patience. We live in this fitness culture of 30-day fixes. 30-day diet, 30-day ab workout, 30-day get fit challenge, 30-day whatever. And I'm here to tell you that you cannot completely turn your life around, turn your body around in 30 days. I wish you could, but you can't. Now, before you turn this video off and are like, what the hell are you talking about? Sure I can, blah, 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 blah. I know so-and-so who lost 50 pounds, blah, blah, blah. Just hear me out, okay? We have years and years of bad habits behind us. We grew up eating and we have all these unhealthy eating habits, and food is a very powerful thing. Food has a lot of control over us. Our emotions are tied in it. Food can bring up memories. It can remind us of childhood things, of relationships. Like there's so many different emotions that can be tied to food. Food is a powerful thing. And with that being said, because we have so many years of this powerful thing that has a hold on us, we can't expect to just magically erase all that in 30 days and just like be on the perfect diet and have the perfect body, because it takes a lot longer, especially depending on your starting point. You know, none of us start at the same place. We all have a different beginning. We all have a different journey to go on. But what it is that truly brings about change is consistency, because I know a lot of people who have gone on 30-day fixes or 60-day fixes and they've seen results. Like, don't get me wrong, they've worked hard and they've seen results after that short amount of time. But guess what happens? As soon as it's over, they gain back or they lose the muscle that they built during that time. And that's simply because it's not building a healthy lifelong habit. It's not building up that consistent day-to-day foundational platform that you need to propel yourself into fitness. So what is the answer? Like, I'm not going to just get up here and tell you what not to do, but I want to provide just some simple 3 easy steps to focus on if you're just starting off. Number 1, go slow. This isn't a speed race. It's not a sprint. This is a long marathon, okay? So you've got to slow down the pace a little bit, realize that this is going to take some time, set short-term, realistic goals, as well as long-term goals. What do I mean by that? For example, let's say you want to put on 24 pounds of muscle. Let's just use that, okay? That means your short-term goal is going to be 2 pounds of muscle for month 1. That's a short-term goal. Long-term is the year-long of gaining 24 pounds. So in that month, you know to track and see if you've gained 2 pounds of muscle during that month. If you haven't at the end of that month, then it's time to reevaluate what you're doing so you can get back on track so you can still hit that year-end goal. That's what I mean by a realistic short-term goal that lines up with the long-term goal. Now, number 2, slowly start changing the way you eat. In other words, don't just get a big garbage bag and dump all the crap and throw it out in the trash can and expect to be able to eat perfect from this day forward, because it's not going to happen. Like, you have strong cravings. You're going to have days when you feel like crap, when you've had a hard day and you're going to want to grab something. If it's not in the house, you're going to go rebuy it or go through a drive-through or order takeout, whatever it may be. So what you need to do is focus on some small things. So maybe it's soda, maybe it's candy, maybe it's cookies. Pick one thing that has a really strong hold on you and get rid of it altogether. Replace it with something healthy. So like if it's soda, replace it with water. And just focus on that for a couple weeks until you start to feel more comfortable with that. Then you can add something else to it. Maybe then you give up chocolate or cookies and you replace it with a healthy snack, with some hummus and some vegetables, or with some peanut butter on some toast. And slowly wean yourself off the unhealthy and incorporate the healthy. Now, that may seem like, well, that's just one thing, but guess what? If every couple weeks you're adding one more thing in, by the end of that year, think about how many healthy habits you're going to have developed with your eating. And it's going to have been a slow process, so your body will adjust, so your mindset can adjust to this change, because it's so important. And the last thing, number 3, that I really want you to take home is go slow with your workouts. And I know it's so tempting to get in there and you get in the gym and there's all these people lifting all this heavy weight and you want to, you know, your ego's in play and you want to look like you know what you're doing in the gym. And I get it because I was there. And I screwed up a lot of stuff because I didn't understand this, but take it slow and focus on your form. Don't worry about the number that's on the end of that weight. Worry about whether you're doing your form properly, whether you're going very slow on the eccentric phase of the movement, and kind of how your whole being is, because that is what is so important. Far more important than the amount of weight on the end of the bar. Once you nail that down and you have that solid, then you can start building, start increasing how much you're lifting. But nail that down first. Don't just rush in head first. And don't be afraid to ask questions too. Like, pick some people out after you've been in the gym for a while who seem like they really know what they're doing. They're slow with their form. They do very meticulous movements, and they're not all about show and stuff. Like, find those people out and go up and ask, like, hey, what do you do? I'm kind of in the beginning stages. What advice can you give me? It's going to be a huge, huge thing for you. And you're going to find that they're willing to give you so much helpful information. All right, that is all. I hope you take this to heart. I know this is a little bit differently, just this one-on-one talk than the videos I normally do. So I hope you found it helpful. If so, please hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell so that you don't miss any future videos. And if you found this helpful, do me one favor. Click that share button and just send the link to somebody that may benefit from this. Just shoot it over Messenger or email or however you communicate, and just share it to one person. I would be greatly, greatly appreciative. All right, remember, go slow, go steady, stay consistent. You've got this.